In a quiet village at the edge of a vast forest lived a curious boy named Nilo. While most children played with sticks or chased butterflies, Nilo had a different hobby. He listened, not to people, not to music, but to trees. Every evening he'd sit beneath the oldest tree in the woods, an enormous banyan with twisted roots and thick green leaves that rustled like whispers in the wind. "You're strange," the other kids laughed. "Trees don't talk." But Nilo smiled and kept visiting. Because when he sat still, really still, he could hear something. It wasn't words exactly, more like feelings carried on the breeze. One evening, as he rested his head against the tree's trunk, he heard the leaves whisper, "Watch the clouds tomorrow, Nilo." The next morning he noticed dark clouds rolling in. He rushed to the village and shouted, "A storm is coming!" But the sky was still blue above them, and the villagers dismissed him. Yet, just hours later, the wind howled, rain poured, and the villagers scrambled for shelter. Nilo was right. Again and again, the leaves whispered things others could not hear. "Help the rabbit caught in the brambles." "Don't cross the river today." "Plant seeds where the sun kisses the earth." And Nilo listened. Soon, the village noticed, sick animals recovered after he visited them. Crops flourished where he planted. People began to seek his advice, whispering, "He's wise beyond his years." One day, an elder asked, "Nilo, how do you know so much?" Nilo smiled and said, "I don't know much, but the trees do. I just listen." And from that day on, the villagers learned to slow down too, to sit by the trees, to hear the rustle of the wind, the chirp of the crickets, the bubbling brook. Because sometimes the forest spoke, and sometimes the only way to hear was to be still. Morale: sometimes the quietest voices have the most to teach.